brilliant explanation. Bravo, Holmes.
Watch you be like way off. And the necklace.
I can see it from here, my friends. It's right in front of us.
What?
We have searched the room from top to bottom, Holmes. How were we unable to find it?
Because we paid insufficient attention to the only victim of this affair.
Right.
Convicted. No one is dead?
Yes, Watson. A poor goldfish whose destiny was to die.
Wow.
Crushed by one of the most precious necklaces in England.
Screw you, bro.
The aquarium is just beneath the chandelier. I understand.
The little monkey had lightly hung the necklace around its neck and lost it when he leapt from the chandelier. The jewels fell into the aquarium.
Wow.
Where they were.
How could you possibly... What? You got your clothes all wet. How? What? Well then. Only freaking victim in the game. What the hell?
Here is your necklace. Intact. Just a little wet.
Right.
Mr. Holmes, this
Ah.
information does credit to your reputation.
I know.
Thank you so much, Marquis. Do you wish to verify the authenticity of your jewel?
No, I recognize it. I have spent many hours admiring it.
That's not weird.
Good. I will return it to its box and...
Inspector, a bank has just been held up. You must follow me at once. Orders of Scotland Yard.
Get out of here.
What times?
Wait, which inspector?
Sirs,
Oh,
duty
that one.
calls.
Get out of here.
Marquis. And well done again, Mr.
What's his name? What's his name? What is his name? I'm gonna give him a
The
name.
necklace
His name's
is in
gonna be
its
David.
box. We've lost enough
Freaking
time
David.
here.
What
Let's
the hell's
go
wrong
home.
with you? Freaking David, you're so
Very
dumb.
well, as you wish. A good day to you,
Oops.
Marquis.
Oh,
With pleasure,
my
gentlemen. And
microphone
once again,
wire is
thank you.
tangled around my foot because I crossed my legs. Alright. That was pretty cool. Kind of, not really. No, I'm just kidding. That was pretty cool. This is a tutorial, I think. So that's understandable. Alright. So now what? Okay. Cutscene. Watson. Don't shake your tea around. It's bad for you. That's a nice house.
This morning's newspaper. Holmes,
That is a nice
you read
house.
this article about you?
That's my
No,
house. Is that
Watson,
nice?
not yet, and I won't have time to.
Read
Right.
it before you leave. It's outrageous.
Oh god, here we
If you
go.
insist.
Oh god, here we go. Newspaper. Auto saved. Can I go around? And I have... Should I just stick with the plan? There's not gonna be any random extras or anything. Alright, fine. Newspaper. Sherlock Holmes is at the home of the Marquis of The investigation is a fiasco. Yesterday, the celebrated detective Sherlock Holmes was invited to the manor of the Marquis of Conningham, sure, to supply his conclusions. Following his investigation to the disappearance of the priceless Samoan necklace, it should be recalled that the lady called in the detective after the police appeared flummoxed in the face of the astonishing circumstances surrounding. Holy crap, you guys use amazing language. Indeed, the valuable piece of jewelry disappeared while the door to the room in which it was displayed was locked. The alarm was raised by the servants, alerted by the room service bell, ringing out during that night. When the Marquis, the only person in possession of the key, opened the door, everyone rushed in to extinguish the fire that had started, before it was noticed that the necklace had mysteriously vanished. Oh my god, more reading. The most astonishing factor is that no thief was found within the room, and that all exits were closed. As usual, Mr. Holmes was, I'm amazing, Sherlock Holmes is great. Place the necklace in the safe himself. Okay. Nothing but a poor what? What? It was a fake? Marcus noticed that the jewel was nothing but a poor copy of the original. What? Although plain and without ornament, it is unique because of the rarity of its pearls. Pearls which are only found in a small part of the lagoon of the archipelago, sure, of the same name, and to which scientists attribute the, what? It was a fake? Marcus can find you guys can read it, you guys can pause it and read it. So I'm going to, should we not and all ask ourselves if the necklace was not simply and deliberately exchanged for a fake by Mr. Holmes? No! No, you're dumb. I'm aware, dear readers, that the brutality of this question without any preconceptions may certainly shock some. No! Why the hell would I do that? I'm a good person. I mean, sure, Holmes is kind of an asshole, but I'm a good person. Facts are there, and I thought... No! You guys are dumb. You guys have no evidence of that. Do not forget our counter-investigation and escape of our... The Frenchman who took it. Yes, I remember that. I read the books and played the games. At the time, we did not hesitate to consider a tacit complicity on the part of that latter. For those who are unfamiliar with Mr. Holmes, it is freaking reading. I should draw the attention of our readers to the suggestion that the description of this gentleman provided by his friend, Dr. John Watson, through his stories is a long way from the truth, right? Indeed, his behavior is derisive, contemptuous, haughty, and offensive towards the police. And why should he insist on placing it back within the safe himself? What? Oh, screw you. Has the detective some unsavory interest in the fact, or is it to be continued? Screw you! You guys have no possible way of knowing this, because I am a master, and I would know, and I didn't do it because I am me. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Anyways, the Lord's Committee set up in a right. The prince would have him. Okay, young man now age 28. Is this necessary? Am I done?
Prince Woodville, French culinary expert and bagpipe player, might be our next king. That's
okay.
Not so shocking, my dear fellow.
You know exactly to which article I'm referring, Holmes. How can Farley dare to tarnish your reputation like that?
Who cares?
You know, Watson, that wherever glory walks, jealousy is bound to follow.
Right.
As for the forgery of the necklace, I suspect that we shall soon be enlightened in this regard. Come in, Inspector Baines. The door's open.
What the hell? How did you... How?
Ah, Mr. Holmes. How did you know I was here?
You are one of our rare visitors who avoids the second-to-last step of the stairs, which creaks dreadfully. And if I add the clinking of the handcuffs at your belt, to what do we owe the pleasure of your visit, Inspector?
Have you read that, Brad?
What? Slander? Necklace. What am I doing? Slander.
Inspector, can you explain this slander? Has the necklace of the Samoas really been replaced by a fake?
I don't know how the reporter got hold of the information, but it's true. About the necklace, of course. I wouldn't permit myself to question the integrity and honesty of Mr. Holmes.
The necklace is a forgery? Impossible! I saw the Marquis authenticated before my very
But he
eyes,
didn't.
before Holmes returned it to its place.
He didn't. He's just like, oh no, just put it away. No, he didn't even...
I shouldn't be surprised if the reporter isn't behind all this slander about you.
What?
He's a freelancer, well known for his explosive and subjective articles.
Yeah, you're gonna arrest me,
In any
probably.
case, the Marquis assures us that you were the last person to have the necklace in your hand.
Well, yeah, because I found it for
Return
you.
to the Marquis's house, Holmes. I'm sure that we'll have no trouble in taking apart this theory.
You're
It
dumb.
is unnecessary. Such allegations collapse on their own, like one of Mrs. Hudson's soufflés. Let us leave the police to solve this problem and turn our attention to the matters in hand.
Right.
Perhaps you are right, Holmes.
I am right. Okay. Is this like interrogating? Is this LA Noir
I
status?
assume that you have the fake necklace with you. It's why you're here. Your superiors would like me to examine it.
Indeed. They
Wow.
would like you to confirm or deny putting this fake in the box.
Can't that wait? I must go to the house of Lord Peregrine Maitland, the Bishop of Knightsbridge.
Marchioness.
And the Marchioness.
She is beside
Marchioness.
herself.
Whatever.
Without the necklace, her marriage is compromised.
What?
It is the principal item of the young woman's dowry.
Why?
What a lovely marriage.
Oh, I guess that means that's the same thing as, like, maybe, like, your wife losing your wedding ring or something. It's just devastating. I don't know.
Forgive
I'm
me
like
for
17.
insisting,
I don't
but don't
freaking
you
know.
want to examine the fake jewelry?
Watson, I have an appointment, and it's out of the question that I arrive late.
I understand,
It will
Holmes.
only
I
take you a
understand.
couple of minutes. You really must quell the suspicions put forward in this appalling article. If you will allow me, Inspector.
No!
Yes.
You're dumb!
Very well.
Fine. What am I doing? Give me that stupid necklace. Alright, what's up, bro? Okay. Find out if that is authentic or not. Rotate. Ooh. I can rotate. How do I find out if it's a yeah, that
This
thing.
pearl is a different color.
Yeah, why? And so are those.
These 3 pearls are of poor quality.
Right. What else is there? I already investigated that. Right. I already investigated. What's that? Oh, that's a small pearl.
This
What the
pearl
hell?
is too small. It is not in its place here. Too many defects. This necklace is a fake.
Clearly.
This is nothing but a vulgar copy, and at a glance it would appear that the forger has intended for it to be seen as such.
How could we have been fooled by such a blatant imitation?
So you're saying
I
that
don't understand.
we were
Yes,
meant
how is it
to see the fake one?
Holmes, do you have a theory about this?
I have absolutely no idea. You insisted that I examine the necklace, and I have done so. Now it is important that I keep my appointment.
Holmes, come on,
I'm sure,
you're...
Inspector, that you will throw some light on this affair.
Sure, leave it to the stupid... David, leave it to David.
Me, Watson, if you care to do so.
Watson, leave me alone. You're a
Goodbye,
piece of
gentlemen.
crap.
I'll keep you informed as to
I'm
my
just kidding,
inquiries.
Watson. I love you. To an
Goodbye,
extent.
Inspector.
Goodbye.
You
Miss
mentioned
you.
the bishop, didn't you? Are we going to his home?
We are
Yes,
indeed.
The Bishop of Knightsbridge.
Knightsbridge.
Put his address on our map of London on my desk. Would you get it for me, please?
Of course I can.
All right, Holmes.
Got the map. You control Dr. Watson. What? Okay. What am I doing? Oh. Investigate.
Holmes's homemade analyzer.
Alright.
The
Give me that.
work table, where Holmes analyzes things.
Alright. Do you say these to yourself? Do you say these, like, weird phrases to yourself every time you go through Holmes stuff? Okay, where's the map? You're not a map. Oh. Over here? Got
I
it.
have found your map.
I got it. Alright. Diocese of Knightsbridge. What's this stuff? I'll find out later. Screw it. Diocese. Diocese. I don't know how to pronounce things. Okay. What's up, Holmes? Oh, Holmes, you've got your hat and everything. Now you look legit.
The police? Already? How did you know?
What the hell are you talking
May
about?
we see the Bishop of Knightsbridge?
Yes. Yes, of course. But come in.
Right? What's up, bro? I like your hat.
What
Not
has
really.
happened, Reverend?
What?
I don't know. It was last night, I think. I only just arrived, and I have made this macabre discovery. My God. How horrible. I haven't called anyone.
Yeah, how did you? How did you know that?
Holmes!
Holmes, you're
look,
freaking... What?
Bishop.
Appallingly mutilated.
How dreadful.
What?
Mutilated.
Ew,
And
that's
killed.
disgusting.
He was such a good man. How could anyone be so brutal? Look at him. He is barely recognizable now. How
That's
could any
disgusting.
of those children be responsible for that?
That's
They were
disgusting.
evidently unworthy children, Reverend. Now do please try to calm yourself and focus, because we will need your assistance. Do you have any idea as to the motive behind this?
I
Right?
haven't
Okay.
got time
Yeah,
to
what
read
happened? What the hell
it.
happened?
Nothing appears.
Oh,
to
he
be
looks
stolen.
disgusting.
And anyway, His Excellency didn't own anything of great value. I don't know what else I can tell you.
Did he
Note
do
this
something?
down,
Did he
please,
do
Doctor.
anything?
Doctor? But you aren't the police?
No, Reverend. I am Sherlock Holmes, and this is Dr. Watson. We are here at the request of the Bishop.
In that case, I must ask you to leave. And not to touch anything. I must get in touch with the authorities without further...
Dude, I am above the law.
Reverend,
Relax.
When the inspectors of Scotland Yard find themselves at a dead end, which they quite often do, I assure you, then they turn to me for help. If you will allow us to continue our investigation, then you shall have the answers to all of your questions.
Right?
Out of the question! I don't even know you!
Look in the
I'm going to
paper!
call the police, whether you like
Just
it or
look in
not.
the newspaper.
It
Just
would be
look.
better for everyone, Reverend, if you kept your temper. Watson, are you taking notes? This affair promises to be a complex one. Therefore, we must not overlook the slightest detail.
Oh god, here we go.
Yes, Holmes.
Alright, game's
I am
about to
keeping
start.
a
Let's do this,
meticulous
chat.
set of notes. I have
Ugh,
created a very
crack in my
clever
neck.
deduction board. One thing we can be sure of at the moment is that this crime was not for gain. The Reverend has informed us that nothing valuable was stolen, and indeed, it would seem that the Bishop had nothing of any worth to take.
Very good, Watson. Do continue.